Watchtower has received tremendous criticism globally for its policies on pedophilia and been the subject of a multitude of media reports. SilentLambs.org lists numerous examples that highlight the extent of child abuse amongst Jehovah's Witnesses. The situation amongst Jehovah's Witnesses, however, regarding pedophiles is reminiscent of the Catholic Church. The New York Times has, however, noted a difference between pedophilia amongst Jehovah's Witnesses and the Catholics. In the Catholic Church, most of the people accused of abuse are priests, and a vast majority of the victims were boys and young men. In the Jehovah's Witnesses, some of those accused are elders, but most are congregation members. The victims who have stepped forward are mostly girls and young women, and many accusations involve incest. There have been several reasons that pedophiles have been able to find sanctuary amongst Jehovah's Witnesses, and that the Watchtower Society is now being held accountable for the actions of its members. Most damaging are the following: the 2-witness rule to establish scriptural crimes, and the 3-year rule for sins of elders. Other concepts also at play have been the worldly wisdom cannot be trusted, as they say. Reproach must not be brought on Jehovah's organization. The witnesses are expected to solve problems from within, and everyone must engage in preaching. It was not until the late 1990s, particularly since 1997, that Watchtower made attempts at policy improvement regarding child abuse, following legal and media pressure. However, the July 2015 Australian Royal Commission into Institutional Responses to Child Sexual Abuse showed that Watchtower policies still fall woefully short of accepted best practice. The unyielding application of the 2-witness rule has been the fundamental flaw of Watchtower child abuse policy. Until the late 1990s, heinous Watchtower policy required 2 witnesses to be present at the same sexual encounter in order for the perpetrator to be considered to have committed a scriptural offense. There are almost never 2 witnesses in cases of child molestation. This meant that even if several children accused the same brother, the elders were to do nothing. Without 2 witnesses, the only way to take action was if the accused confessed. Although elders were aware of serial child abusers, no action was taken within the congregation or by contacting the police. Following ongoing negative publicity, the Watchtower concluded in the 2002 May 24th letters to the elders that the 2-witness rule could now be scripturally fulfilled when accusations came from 2 separate incidents, a tacit admission that their strict adherence to the 2-witness principle had not been Jehovah's requirement after all. This is still inadequate, as a single accusation should count when supported by corroborating evidence, such as medical evidence. For the sake of children in the congregation, precautions should be taken as soon as there is an accusation from even a single witness. The Watchtower tries to shift responsibility for its policy to God and the Bible. But Watchtower's doublespeak is glaring in the following case. While adamantly insisting 2 eyewitnesses are required for pedophiles to receive judicial action, a person can be disfellowshipped for fornication with no witnesses and no proof at all. A 2018 Watchtower article says couples that spend a night together can be disfellowshipped on purely circumstantial grounds. It reads, questions from readers: if an unmarried couple spend the night together under improper circumstances, would that constitute a sin meriting judicial action? Yes, if there are no extenuating circumstances, a judicial committee would be formed on the basis of strong circumstantial evidence of sexual immorality. That was from a Watchtower 2018 July study edition. Now, this demonstrates that the Watchtower's claim that protecting children is a priority is false, with elders being instructed to disfellowship adults who have no eyewitnesses but refusing to consider changing the 2-witness rule for child abuse. Fear of bringing reproach on Jehovah's name has been used to dissuade use of legal and court systems. This issue is not the name of Jehovah, but the reputation of the Watchtower organization. People do not blame God when a witness molests a child. If blame is attributed to anyone other than the perpetrator, it is directed towards the rules and regulations of the Watchtower Society.